Heart Arrow Veterinary Service. How are we doing today? Hey, my name is Corey Schneider, and let me introduce myself first. And before I explain to you really quick why I'm talking to you on your website in this video, my name is Corey, like I just said, and I'm an SEO expert. I know the internet like the back of my hand, and I just stumbled across your guys' site, and I'm actually neighbors to you. I live in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, so I'm a local to the area, and I was on your site reading about you guys, and you guys seem really neat and what you guys are doing. And I really liked your guys' name, and I wanted to shoot you a quick video here and give you a couple free tips today on how to optimize your site a little bit better. Some simple tips of where you can position yourself online where you guys can get your phone ringing more. And not only is it good for you, bringing more people in the door, which is more cash in your pocket, but you really get that reward and that great feeling of helping more animals out there and doing your duty and your service to giving back. And because I'm sure you guys have a passion for what you do, so this is a win-win in both ways in that realm. People are going to be coming in the door and you're going to be able to help more people. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's get to the tips. Okay, everything starts with Google. Okay, whenever someone has a problem or they need to fix something or they're looking for a service or a restaurant, Google gives them an answer. And you'd probably agree with me on this. 60% of search is through phones these days, the mini computers we walk around with, or everyone does. So if you're not on your phone, you're either on your computer and they're starting out with Google. So let's see what people are searching, and let me tell you what they are searching in your area and around your guys' niche, which is a vet clinic, okay? So let's type it in. Spokane Valley Vet Clinic, okay? And there's can be variations of this word too. It could be Spokane Valley Veterinarian, Spokane Valley Vet, or Spokane Valley Animal Clinic, something like that. Okay, so there's all different variations, and they're searched hundreds of times a month. Okay, and this right here, where you have your business name, your address, and your phone number, is called Google Places. They call this the 7-pack. So you can get a position here. Okay, you can get a position here, and you can get a position down here. This is organic search, okay? SEO stands for search engine optimization. So I'm giving you tips today how to get in this section, okay? And this is awesome because when 60% of people are searching from smartphones, this address with this teardrop pops up. They can do one click and it syncs it right into their phone of maps and directing them to your business, or one click and it syncs the phone number right into calling you immediately. So people want answers really quick and fast. I mean, ask yourself, when you're searching for a restaurant and you're going out with your family or searching for something you're looking for, do you ever scroll all the way down here and go to the second, third, or fourth page? Most likely you said no, and if you do, you rarely go past the second page. So let's try and locate your business. You're not on the first page, and I don't believe you're on the second page either. Let's click on the third here. Okay, yeah, so you guys are on the third page. Let me just give you a little bit of an idea, an example of what that's like. Essentially, look at each page deep you are in Google as a mile. So page 1 is 1 mile, and you're pretty close at 1 mile. Page 2 is 2 miles, and page 3 is 3 miles. So imagine like you paid some money, or you paid some money to get your website up, okay? And right now you're 3 miles out in the woods in the middle of nowhere, or you're 3 miles in the desert, and you've paid money for a website and you got something up online that's nice, yet your billboard is in the middle of nowhere. It's in Booneyville, and no one's going to be able to find you. They're not going to see your number. They're not going to see you're even up and running if you're not up in front and center by a highway or somewhere where people's eyeballs are, where they want to see something quick and then take action quick and give it a ring. Okay, so that's why it's crucial to not be where you guys are at here. So the tips I'm going to give you are to get here and up front and center, and this is where people are dialing the numbers to get their problems and issues solved, as far as helping their pets out and whatever needs they need in that realm. Okay, so let's get right into it. With that said, you got to register your business with Google. Okay, so you go to Google and type in Google Places. Okay, this is step 1, and it's google.com/business exactly. Get your business on Google for free. Get on Google. Okay, you click that, and then it's going to take you to the next page where you fill out a little profile. You write a description about your business. You put in your address, your phone number, the name of your business, the name of your URL, the name of your domain name. Okay, you put that in there, and then you hit submit, and then Google sends you a verification code. You then put a verification code back in after they get you the postcard in about a week and a half, and then Google knows you're a real life business. You're registered then with Google. This is the first start to making in the right going in the right direction to get in those positions I told you about. Okay, so this is step number one, and just make sure before you do this, make sure you're signed in to your Gmail account. So you're going to want to go to heartarrowvetservice@gmail.com. You want to make sure you're signed in first, then you come over here and fill this out, because at the end of filling this out, it'll automatically make you a Google Plus profile. If you don't know what that is, it's essentially the Facebook for Google. Okay, and you're going to want that too. However, if you've already done this before, or if you already made a Google Plus profile, you don't want to do this again, because Google does not, I repeat, they do not like duplicate listings, okay? That can actually hurt you, okay? So if you haven't done it though, this is where you start. Next step is Google wants to see you all over the web once you're registered with them. They like this. They reward you for this. So next you want to go to Yahoo Local. You want to put your business on Yahoo, because you can do the exact same thing with them, and Google likes this, okay? Look at every little profile you set up as a little vote. The more votes you get, the more popular you are in Google's eyes, and they are going to drift you to the top, because remember, Google's an algorithm, and they want to reward the people that are the most authoritative company in the area which it is at. So you are, well, by doing these steps, are going to starting to become the more authority vet clinic in the Spokane Valley area. Okay, so you want to scroll down here, and then on the left hand side, try local basic listing for free. You click on that, and you do the exact same thing that I just told you to do with Google. Make sure your name of your business, your address, and your phone number are exactly the same though. It has to be the same, or this technique won't work. Okay. And the reason why I say that is Google's an algorithm, so they want things consistent. This is how they compound it, okay, automatically. So if you spell out road in your address, or you spell out avenue, make sure on every single one of these you do, you spell it out, and everything's the same consistently, okay? We're done with that there. The third step, or being local. Okay, type that in there. It's beingplaces.com exactly, okay? They call these the big three: Google, Yahoo, and Bing. These are going to give you the most power and the best kickstart out of anything. That's why I started with these. You click get started here, and you do the same thing I just told you about with the others, okay? That's step number one, okay, as a whole. I know those are three different sections, but that's the first big step in the right direction. Do that. Next step is coming to a little tool called whitespark.ca, okay? And what this does is, what you can do is, let me go to the home page really quick just to walk you through the steps. What this is a tool that pulls up other websites and directories around your area that you can list your business on for free, okay? And they're similar profiles, just like I showed you with Google, Yahoo, and Bing. And you want to put the same information in. You want to keep it consistent still. You can vary up the description of your business a little bit, but the name, address, and phone number keep the same. So you click right here, Local Citation Finder. You're going to click Try It for free. Once again, the website is whitespark.ca. I'm going to log in because I have an account here, okay? Then you fill out your information, enter your location, your key phrase, select your final key phrase. So the key, you're going to enter Spokane Valley, Washington. Your key phrase is going to be vet clinic, okay? And then you're going to select the final key phrase there, hit search. It takes about 30 to 45 seconds to load. I already have it done to speed up the process, so I'm going to come over here. You see it right here, Spokane Vet Clinic. Citation sources, these are other websites and directories, 467 places. That's good news. We are in business, ladies and gentlemen. Then it pulls up your competition here. I'm sure these names sound familiar a little bit. And I know you're in the valley, so these might be vary a little bit. But Spokane, this just search was due to Spokane area. I know you're Spokane Valley, but the same thing essentially. You want to outdo your competition. So the name of the game, they're cited in 206 places, 170. You go out and put your business on all of these places, or at least most of them, or just enough to outdo them. So you go and do 240 places throughout all these businesses. you will then be rewarded by Google, and you will drift up into these spots where people are literally searching and then they're calling, or searching and putting in the address and getting the answers they are looking for. So this is how you're going to ramp up your business. This is how you're going to help more animals out there that are in pain, which is really awesome in my opinion too. So don't, if it's not the money you're concerned about, if anything, do it for the animals, because you know you guys provide a good service, and by positioning yourself here, you can help more people out there with their pets. Okay. With that said, that's about all I got. Last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back over here to Google and type in Spokane Valley Vet Clinic. The last thing I'm going to say is this is a lot of information kind of to absorb, and I understand if you guys are too busy and you can't really do it yourself, you could try and help, or you could try and get your secretary to do some of this stuff. Just make sure she's very careful and not do any duplicates in there, like I was mentioning. However, if this is too overwhelming for you guys and you guys want some help with this, feel free to give me a call or fill out the discovery form below, and you can fill out that form, and I can review and understand a little bit more about your guys' business, and even see if I'm able to really help you guys, and if you guys qualify for my time. Most likely you guys would. But with that said, if you want some help, I love helping local businesses. I'm a local to the area, like I said. Give me a ring. If not, and you want to run with this information on your own, you will see results with this if you apply it. And I wish you the best luck in the world, and I'm glad this was informational and this video helped you. With that said, you guys have a great day. Keep doing what you're doing, and we'll talk soon. Bye bye.